Last 12 hours, we have seen some rain, some much needed rain in many areas. The downside is that we were stuck under the clouds, so it was rather cool today, one of our cooler days in the last couple of weeks. 13 weather ball, though, is red. Warmer weather ahead. And this view brought to you by the great folks at your West Michigan Ace hardware stores. We did forecast a high of 77, but it was not cool enough for the actual high of 72 here in Grand Rapids. We'll see if we go up a few more degrees this evening as the sun is now starting to break out, but right now that is a try again forecast. We'll be mostly cloudy for a good portion of the night. We may briefly clear, but I think we're going to see some dense fog develop. It may take a while to burn off tomorrow morning. Keep that in mind as you head out the door for your morning commute. Mid and upper 70s by the late afternoon as winds finally turn around to the south. There might be a late afternoon shower or a thunderstorm. Long range outlook comes out every third Thursday of the month. This is for the month of September. We're right on the edge of a higher chance for warmer temperatures, but right now we have an equal chance here in West Michigan. At the beginning of the month, we have a high of 78. By the end of the month, we are at 67. Also, an equal chance for more or less rainfall. The higher probabilities are over the upper Midwest. How about your fall outlook, which starts on September 1 for the weather community? The entire country has high probabilities for warmer than average temperatures for the 3-month period. And in terms of rainfall here in West Michigan, we have an equal chance of seeing more or less rain. This means there is really no climate signal to indicate anything other than a typical fall in terms of rainfall. Dew points, big story. They've climbed today. They're in the upper 50s and low 60s, and they're going to go up even more over the next several days. They have gone up because of the rain that fell last night. Some areas here in Ottawa County, 2 to 4 inches of rain, 1 to 2 here in Kent County, still raining over in the eastern part of the state. Dew point forecast, not as aggressive as it was yesterday. We're still going to be well up into the 60s over the weekend and early next week. We're going to take a brief break second half of next week as a front just comes down through the area, but it surges again by the next weekend, and thus our feels like forecast not as hot, but we'll still make upper 80s and low 90s late this weekend and early next week, and maybe not quite as big of a jump the following weekend. So we're going to get a little bit of a break next week, and the reason for that is that the jet stream is going to be dipping just a little bit further south early to middle part of next week. In the meantime, it's running along the U.S.-Canadian border, and that's going to keep the heat and humidity going until about Tuesday or Wednesday. Notice that little bit of a dip that came on through, but it then just kind of heads back to the north as we get toward the end of the month. So we'll still see warmer than average temperatures as we wrap up the month of August with a little bit more in the terms of rainfall. Now tomorrow we may start out with that morning fog, so keep that in mind. We may partially clear during the morning, but by late afternoon there'll be some showers and evening thunderstorms come through. Mid and upper 70s. Winds will be more out of the south here tomorrow now that that low pressure system is moving away. Morning clouds, maybe some fog up north. A little bit midday sunshine, then by mid to late afternoon we'll see some showers develop and maybe an evening thunderstorm. Mid 70s, right around 75 up north, and from Grand Rapids south where it will at least be a little bit warmer after that morning fog. If we do get that lifts, we'll see some midday sunshine and then late afternoon and early evening showers and storms with a high of 78. 13 on your side forecast. Back into the 80s over the weekend. Humidity rapidly rises here Friday night through Saturday. Saturday should be a fine day. Saturday night, though, another round of some showers and thunderstorms. They'll all be done by Sunday. Another round perhaps on Monday night into early Tuesday. And then that dip in the jet stream will bring in some more refreshing air middle to latter part of next week. Following weekend, a little bit more humid. Again, perhaps some Saturday night storms.